Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Lala and I'm on a mission to lose 88 pounds. And today, this video is all about prepping this huge, ginormous, big ass pumpkin that I had since Halloween. And just look how great, what a great condition this pumpkin was still in. So I just wanted to, do a little something with it, make some high protein recipes, change things up a bit, because if you're on a weight loss journey like myself, food gets boring real quick. Unless you're just the type that can eat leftovers and the same shit every day. I thought I was one of those people. Hell to the nah. No, I'm not. So here I am scooping out the guts and the seeds. I did throw in the seeds in the oven, roasted them for a little bit with a little bit of salt. And they were awesome to put on salads and just a bunch of stuff. So lots of versatility with a pumpkin, not just pumpkin pie. And oddly enough, I am not a pumpkin pie fan, but I love pumpkin flavor. So yeah, I'm weird. And here I am trying to just scrape, all the gunk out, all the little gunk that's still stuck there. Yes, I am using a pumpkin carving little kit tool. Yes, I am. I don't know what else. I don't know. I've never done this before. If you have, please tell me what's better. I will warn you, I didn't do an amazing job, but I did what I could. My hands were starting to hurt because again, this was a ginormous, huge ass pumpkin, and I was putting some elbow grease up in there. It was hard scooping all that stuff out. So I did the best I could. Just so you know, nothing is perfection here. I just do what I can. So then, just things falling all over the place. Here I am just cutting it to make it a little more manageable. I did put this half of the pumpkin in the oven and roasted it. I didn't put any oil, salt, nothing like that yet. I did that as I was going to cook it. So just prepping it, I was just cutting it and literally just sticking it on a sheet pan or what are those called? A cookie sheet, whatever they're called. You guys, clearly, the kitchen is not my strong suit, but I try. I really do try my hardest. I should know these names of these simple tools, but sometimes I don't. And like I've said in the past, sometimes my memory just gets really stupid and I forget how to speak when I'm doing these videos. So just bear with me, forgive me. If I need to clarify something, let me know. I'll be more than happy to clarify that for you. But here I am again, making these into more manageable pieces. And there I am, my dumbass put the cookie sheet or the baking sheet, I think that's what it's called, on top of the stove while it was the oven was preheating, so it was hot, which is why you saw me with an oven mitt. Yes, I'm dumb. But here I am just arranging the pumpkin. And if I remember correctly, I think I did 400 degrees at about 30 to 40 minutes, something like that. I cannot remember, but it was somewhere around that ballpark. And into the oven they go. And here's our first recipe, guys. I believe this was the pumpkin high protein muffins. I also made some egg bites with with pumpkin, squash, bacon. For some reason, I have the clip of where I was about to start making it, and then it just stopped recording. So I don't know if I accidentally pushed the off button, but I didn't record anything after that. So I don't even have a picture of the egg bites to show you guys, but this was the week where I had meal prepped a bit and it just did not work out for me. I was just over it. By the third day, I didn't want to eat those egg bites, but I forced myself because I hate throwing food away. But yeah, that's why I'm choosing not to move forward with the meal prep, because apparently I can't eat the same stuff all the time like I used to. I have to have a day or two in between, to eat that thing again. So why am I like this? Why can't I just eat the same thing every day? It's just food. Like I'm just trying to fuel my body. It should not matter, but my brain, you guys, and sometimes you taste something and you're just like, I just can't. And yeah, so that's why I'm just gonna continue to make my meals on the fly, on the spot, instead of meal prepping, because I'm home and I can, and why not stop being lazy. I was just trying to see if I could make my life a little easier by meal prepping, but didn't work out for me. So yeah, also guys, don't let things like that deter you from your goal, because not a weight loss journey is not, no pun intended, a one size fits all type of thing. Like, you have to figure out what's going to work for you, what works for you and your lifestyle. Yeah, you just have to figure out what works for you and your lifestyle. And it's an ever-changing, ever-evolving type of thing, because like I said, it's a lifestyle thing. Am I going to eat ground turkey and rice forever? No. So I got to figure it out. Am I going to eat chicken and broccoli forever? No. So you got to figure it out. I do, ever since I did start my weight loss journey, I do bake a lot with Greek yogurt. If you have not baked with Greek yogurt, you're missing out. Pancakes, muffins, everything. And I did dump in, God, I can't even, forgive me guys. I dumped in some dark chocolate chips in there, and they all went to the bottom of my muffins. So when you see me show you the muffins, you'll see there's chocolate chips only on the bottom. So I've learned that you can either dust the chocolate chips in flour before you mix it with the batter. But I think this batter is just too heavy, because there's pumpkin puree, there's 4 eggs, and Greek yogurt. So not much flour and a lot more liquid ingredients, I feel. So I think that's why I don't even think coating the chocolate chips in flour would kind of help them stay afloat. But I might try that another time. I really try not to, even though these are high protein, I try not to bake a lot, because my ass, I love bread, you guys. So I just kind of have to stay away from it. That's it. All the foods that I love, that I like can't stop myself eating like a lot of, like chips, bread, that just doesn't belong in my house all the time. But here are the muffins, and they were pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, they were good. I gave some to my parents because, again, I will eat this whole batch. I ended up making, I believe, 18. And I'll be showing the macros for all the things I've made on the side here. And here is my next breakfast. Also with the puree, I did a little bit of Greek yogurt and pumpkin puree mixed in it. Kind of a fall bowl, you know. This wasn't my last video, so if you saw it, you can go ahead and skip ahead. I just wanted to include this because I did use pumpkin. So here it is. This was actually pretty tasty. It just taste it as you go, because I didn't use flavored Greek yogurt, so it was a little tart and it just needed a little something. And I had the honey out and decided to put away, but I ended up needing it anyways, because it was just still too tart for me. So yeah, just if you are not a fan of just the plain yogurt, Greek yogurt taste, then taste as you go so you can adjust accordingly. And you guys won't believe what is next. I am back with the cottage cheese game. Can you believe it? I decided to give cottage cheese another try. And I found the viral cottage cheese, which I didn't really care about before, but because I got over the cottage cheese. I kind of don't want to get the same cottage cheese that I was getting, which was the Daisy brand. But here's the cottage cheese. It's from Good Culture, and I'm going to say it deserves the hype that it's been getting. It's definitely one of the best cottage cheeses I've tasted. And what I really like about it is that it's not that like liquidy, watery. It doesn't have a lot of whatever that little watery stuff is, you know. It's pretty much, it's more dry than your standard cottage cheese or the ones that I have seen. So here, I've never had a savory cottage cheese bowl, but here I am giving it a try. I put a bit of the roasted pumpkin, some walnuts, some red pepper flakes, everything bagel seasoning, and a little bit of honey. The recipe I saw, I think, said hot honey, but I didn't have any, and I was not gonna buy like hot honey just for this. So yeah, but I was kind of excited to try a savory cottage cheese dish, but I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous because this is literally the first time I'm eating cottage cheese in a few months, because I kind of got over it. I was eating it too much. But this brand was giving me hope. So here I am. And as you can see, I don't have my little smiley thumbs up face here. It's because I'm processing me eating cottage cheese again. But it was good, guys. Don't get me wrong. Have you guys ate something and you kind of got grossed out after a few, like eating it too much? That's how I felt, but I got over it because I ate the rest of that cottage cheese container. But that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. This was just a quick little video showing you what I did with that big ass pumpkin. I hope you got some inspiration from this. I'm always rambling. Thanks again. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what pumpkin dish you would do if you had this big ass pumpkin. Do you like pumpkin? Tell me down below. Love you guys. Check you on the next one. Bye.